good care of yourself regardless what you eat, what you drink, and how you exercise, yada yada yada. Any of those things that you do. The Bible says bodily exercise profits little. But that little is very important to you. So make sure that you do even that little. Okay? Anyway, today is Wednesday, and every Wednesday right here on Echo FM 100.7 is, guess what? Drum rolls. I don't get drum here, so I'll use my mouth. Every Wednesday on the show is 2 is 1. Yes, it's the Married People Show, and if you are married, then you definitely do know that the show is for you. Okay? So whatever it is that you're doing, I like for you to relax and join me on the show. Okay? Let's do it together. Now, what is 2 is 1? It's just very short for when two hearts beat as one. Okay? When two hearts do what? Beat as one. Good. So if you're married, whether you're 1 day in the marriage, 2 days in the marriage, 10 days in the marriage, 100 years in the marriage, the show is for you. Okay? And we just talk about married people stuff, things that make them tick, things that you should do in the marriage to ensure that it runs efficiently, things that you shouldn't do. And of course, it's more like a family coming together to share our wealth of experiences and everything, so that nobody gets to feel like they are alone on their journey or feel out of place. So it's okay to come forward with the issues you're having. You're not alone. There's nothing new under the sun, like they say. So that thing that you think is a big problem that you're the only person experiencing, it's not true. There's so many other people who are experiencing the same thing, and they've gone through the same thing that you might be going through right now. That is a big problem for you. So they say a problem shared is half solved. And while you cannot trust a lot of people around you, we're not your family members. And honestly, the only thing we're going to do is to try to help you to get things right and, figure out whatever it is that is disturbing you. We will not have any reason to give you any wrong advice on here, because it's not two of us that are inside the marriage, and we're not dragging it with you. So this is actually a very, very safe space. So feel free at any time on Wednesdays to reach out either via text message or via email or, on our WhatsApp line. You can send a message to my office line also if you want a little privacy from the office number on here. And you can also call in and share what is disturbing you, or the things that you want to fix that you don't know how to, or maybe you know how to, but you just need some form of, encouragement, so that you know if you're going in the right direction or if you should halt wherever you are. Okay? So welcome once again to 2 is 1, the couples night show. I do know that at the moment, England and Argentina are in a tussle. The match is obviously about to start. So if it has not started already, they should be doing the lineups now, right? Oh, my screen is working. Glory. Okay, so if you're married that your husband is watching football, please don't stress him. It's okay. Allow him to enjoy himself. When he comes back, you can fill him in on anything that he might have missed out on. Okay, the match has already started. I think so. But it's still on 0-0, right? Anyway, that's the football lovers business. Enjoy your football, and when you're done, you can come and join us, okay? Okay, so today on the show, I did mention that we have something that we would like to talk about. A person's challenge, actually, and as a result of that challenge, I figured that, you know what, let's just talk about this because it's something that we should have discussed a long time ago, and I briefly mentioned it on Monday also. And so, with us having to treat this person's issue, we'll just, use that opportunity to talk about it, right? To talk about it because it's something that is a real thing, right? It's a real thing and it's plaguing a lot of marriages. So, okay, let me start. So, we have a message from. Sorry, let me see if I can get it on here. We have a message from somebody. I don't know if I can still get that message. It's been almost a week plus. I got that message last week, and I thought that I'll bring it so that we'll talk about it generally, and throw a lot of light on the situation. So I'm going to try to summarize because I can't honestly remember the name of the person and all that. Let me see, or even check for the story, but I think I can summarize. So this person reached out and she's saying that she said that she woke up. She woke up at around, I'm trying to be very clear with the timing so that I don't mix up her story. I think she said she woke up around 12 or 2, thereabout, a.m. in the morning, and her husband wasn't in bed. So she went to the living room, and according to her, she said she saw her husband crying and praying for somebody on the phone. So he was crying and praying for someone on the phone. And she said her husband doesn't even pray normally. And praying and crying, that's a serious thing. So she went to him and asked if everything was okay. And according to her, he just told the person on the phone, all right, I'll call you back. Take care. Good night. And ended the call. So she was worried, but she said she just allowed it. So when he went to bed, according to her, she went through his phone and saw that it was a certain lady that he named something. I can't remember the name now, if it's a neck or something. I can't place it. I will remember it, maybe. I will. So she said it was a certain lady and that she went through their chats on WhatsApp and saw that they were saying a lot of things. It was more like he was in a relationship with this so-called lady, and that from her text message before he called her that night on WhatsApp, that she said she had a bad dream and that she cannot sleep. And so she said she's worried because she knows that her husband cheats. According to her, she said, after all, men cheat, and that is not a problem. It has not been a problem for her before now, okay? But that at the moment, from the things she saw from the WhatsApp chat and everything, the man has been following this woman to her church on Sundays and on Wednesdays, I think, or Thursdays. And he doesn't even go to church with her. He doesn't even pray with her, who is his wife. So she said she's worried because it's looking as though this one is too serious. Because how do you pray and cry for somebody that is a side chick? And at the same time, you're visiting her church with her. So it's a little disturbing, according to her. And so she said, what should she do about it? Should she confront the woman? Should she confront her husband? She doesn't want issues and she doesn't know how to go about it. And so she reached out. So I said I was going to bring it on the show and we're going to talk about it together. And so as a result of the story, we're going to be treating emotional infidelity today. All right. Emotional infidelity. And first of all, I'm going to open up the phone line so that you get to give your own advice, right? And then once we're done with that, we'll dive into a brief class on emotional infidelity and its effect on marriages. And is it really a thing? Are you guilty of emotional infidelity? We'll find out today. All right. So you know the numbers to call 0911 20022 0707 4913438 0707 491 3438 0707 454 1014 0707 454 1014. Let's get talking. Please always remember that if you're going to give your advice, you have to do it in love, with love, and without making the other person feel small. Okay? The phone lines are now open. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, welcome to the show.
Okay, my name is Monachi Komachi.
Monachi, welcome to the show.
Okay, concerning that case, I think the man should confront the man. And if the man doesn't confide into her, then he can confront the woman. That's if she knows the church they're going to. But if she doesn't know, she should better confront the man. And anything the man says, if the thing really disturbs her, anything the man says, let her record it. So then she now, after she finishes confronting the man, she now comfort the woman and also record what she says. And then try to put things together and judge it on her own side.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And keep listening. Thank you. All right, so she's saying that he should she should confront her husband on the matter. Okay. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, Chile. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, St. Francis calling.
Welcome to the show.
Okay. Yeah. According to the story, so the woman, my advice there is the woman has to be a little diplomatic. So she can call her husband, ask her in a soft way. Understand? She should not make trouble or begin to use some kind hard words on him. Just ask her, asking, honey, why are you doing this? Then she should also take it to God in prayer. She should not go and start fighting in order to spoil her marriage. Any man of God, great man of God, she knows she can bring the matter to, so that they will use prayer and bring the husband back to her. She should go in that direction, because confronting her or the other lady might bring disaster to the marriage. That's my advice. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for calling. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, love God. Good evening.
Good evening, welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is Chigozie. I'm calling from World Bank.
Welcome to the show, Chigozie.
Yeah, about what you're saying, the young lady comforting her husband is actually wrong. I think lady should go quietly and ask her husband instead of confronting her husband, because some men you can't confront them and lose God with some of them, not all. So I think she go quietly and ask her husband instead of going to the side chicks. You understand? So that's only what I have to say.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. Have a beautiful night rest. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, Nature.
Good evening.
This is Nelson calling from OG.
Welcome to the show, Nelson.
Thank you, I'm a first-time caller.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the family.
Thank you. My advice to the young lady, psychologically, in terms of marriage, it's not something you follow with fun. It's something you follow maturely. One, if the man is providing for the family, and if she's a mother, she has children, she should always follow the husband, irrespective if actually
is taking care of the family, is looking into the family. Two, another way around, here, irrespective of what you said, that he always follows him back to ministry and church. Like the other caller said that he should threaten to know the that the denomination she's following the young lady to. If actually he can see, if she finds out, it's not something she should confront the husband, because confronting her may break the home. But silently let her try to meet the pastor or reverend or whoever it may be, and try to let the person know that the man following a young lady is a married man. And besides that, and even others that say that why they're not. I don't know if you're getting me. Let us amicably follow it to avoid damaging her home as she has brought the matter. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a great night, Trust. Hello, good evening to you. Hello? Are you there? Hello? I'm gonna cut you
Yes,
off
can
now.
you hear me?
Your network is bad. Hello, good evening to you.
Lord of God.
Please turn down the volume of your radio. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is the Oracle.
Welcome to the show, Oracle.
Yeah, God bless you. For that lady, my advice to her is there is no need of comforting the husband, but she should go to the husband politely if she wants to know what is happening. At the previous time, she already knew, just like you have said, that this husband is cheating. So my advice is that she should follow them, try to know the address of the church, follow them to the church. She should just disguise and follow them to the church. Go to that particular place at least one or twice to know the nature of the church that woman is worshiping or is taking the husband to. That will now let her know how to follow the husband and got some information from him and know what is really happening. So she should follow this particular case politely. She should not rush into it because she have already accepted this particular condition before now. yes.
It's now a problem for her because now he's emotionally invested.
Yes. So since she have already accepted it before now, she should take it lightly with the husband, and the truth will come out as well. And also she should go into her altar and pray for God to have mercy upon the husband and restore the husband back to her. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a great night rest. But many of you don't know they fear God again. No? Let you say you are cheating on your wife and you are praying. Who are you praying to? Sorry, wait. Who are you praying to? So your side chick is had a bad dream, and you are praying to who? To who? To God. This generation, they amuse me a lot, to be very honest with you. As in, God, please help my side chick. She had a bad dream. Help her to sleep well. Juju, we're very blessed to be seeing this side of God. If it was the side, the hand he used to handle during the days of Moses, one small thing. Imagine I was God. Thunder would just strike from up like this. I'm still taking calls. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is Malaki Iweze, and I'm vibrating from my beautiful community, Ejimepo, in the Gota local government area.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, you see, the issue of that man praying, the man knew that the wife was coming. That was why he changed the topic to the prayer, in the form of prayer, to confuse the woman. This is what I discovered. So, secondly, the woman has already accepted the fact that the man used to cheat. So if I were the woman, I'm sure my advice to the woman is just to overlook whatever has happened and go on her knees to pray to God so that confronting the husband is likely to will jeopardize her stay in that family. So what I also advise her is to do is to go on her knees in prayer, pray to God, and leave everything in the hands of God. I'll probably trust the church that woman is going. That's the side the chick is going, so that she will know exactly what is going on between her and the husband. So that is my submission. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you so much. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, welcome to the show.
My sister is calling.
Okay. Welcome to the family.
My name is Sigozera from Ikebu.
Okay, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I wanted to put my for this car. Support this woman. Based on all this, they are based on their something about their home. There's no how to their home finish. So they are that's woman for want to women to concern them. So most of us men are talking all this home. They are all of them are doing for their home. They will never see their business. So based on I want to put my base on this capital issue. It's not good for any woman. I'm trying on all this kind of. I don't be with all this issue before. Based on my idea now disappointment. So say she don't want marry again. Don't know. No. So the thing, just all these women are very on their life. I don't know. So thank you very much.
I wish I understood the word that you said. Oh, it's all good. Thank you so much for calling. And of course, do call again next time. All right, still on the show. Sorry about that. I think I kind of hit the button a little late. All right, you're still listening to Echo FM 100.7. And of course, we're still on Choose One, the couples night show. And we have conflict resolution, but at the same time, we're going to have a class. And the conflict that we're resolving today is also bordered along the lines of emotional infidelity. So I want to know what your take is, okay? Advise the dear sister before I take it up from here, because I really want to dissect this whole emotional infidelity thing. And I do hope, I wish the match was not going on right now, because I would have loved for the men in particular to actually be listening, because they happen to be the ones that, you know, a lot of times fall into the same category. I'm not saying the women are left out, because a lot of women too are on this table that we're about to break now. But then let me keep hearing your opinions and giving them time to finish with their football before the class can start officially. Okay? Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Hello. Okay, it's me. I come back home.
Okay.
Hello.
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Okay. Not how I feel like you should confront the husband. And all these people that are saying, let them not confront. Just the worst that can happen. After me, two are there kicking. If you should confront the man, better you don't know that if man should scatter, it's because of the husband and not her. That shouldn't look like the victim. It's him that made the man to scatter if she confront.
All right.
So,
Yeah, I got you. I heard you.
that's what I want to say. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for calling. Have a great night, rest. Well, the truth is that there are so many ways to dissect this thing. And this kind of things, I actually prefer a phone call so that I get to hear properly. But even when you hear from her, there's still a lot of things that are involved. Do you understand? There's still a lot of things that are involved because there are a lot of irresponsible men out there, and even if we say, for example, I do know that there are some men that can go to different lengths, just to enter into the pants of a woman, even if it means faking it, praying for her, going to her church. There's nothing that a lot of these men cannot do, right? That's why you must be discerning and you must be prayerful. At the same time, it could also mean that he could have been manipulated. It could also mean, because there are a lot of things happening, especially with most of some of the churches that are springing up these days, right? We do know that the Bible says that false prophets will definitely arise. Not that it was talking about churches in particular, but false prophets in terms of people who twist the truth. And apart from that, a lot of ministries. There's one that is trending currently, allegedly, where the lady in question would, see a lot of prophecies for you, and it particularly affects Christians who don't want to pray. Lazy Christians who are moving around looking for sharp miracles and looking. I'm not talking about those that have health issues. If you have health issues, yes, there are healing ministries, and you will know because you won't have to pay a dime, and even everything they'll teach you how to build your faith and everything. If you go to anywhere and you'd have to pay or buy or do something, again I repeat, Now, I do know that those ones exist, but still, in this particular case, what she does is, she would prophesy over you, and when she gives you prophecies, she would now, tell you what to do, tell them that their family is the problem with them, tell them to cut off from their families, and then your first step to be indoctrinated as a woman is you cut your hair, you dye your hair, you pierce your nose, and some other things that she would usually tell them to do, and then they'll break their SIM cards and give them a new line, and then put them in their own home, in her own house. So if you were a celebrity and you had a building worth hundreds of millions, she would ask you to sell it, right? And you give her the money. And then so much brainwashing going on. So we're not even going to rule out the fact that it's possible too that he could be brainwashed. That's the second option. The third one is that he's probably invested in the woman, right? I always say, as a woman, never get to the point where in the home your see finish between you and your husband has become the one that you're now living as roommates, because if you know that he's obviously cheating and you don't care, that means you're just there because he's taking care of the family and he has money to put on the table. It means that your emotions are no longer invested, and if that happens, that means you are now living with the roommate syndrome. You're no longer married. You're just, occupying space with each other. And that is a very deadly place to be. Because now, when there are no emotions involved, even though he started out with cheating and jumping from one place to another, what's the guarantee now that he has not now fallen in love with somebody else? You see? So there are a lot of sides to actually explore from this story, but it's okay. I'm still taking calls. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, Uri.
Good evening to you.
Good evening. My name is Wazi Onyekachi Okorafor.
Please turn off your radio.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Wazi Onyekachi Okorafor.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah,
Okay. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, welcome to the show.
My name is Chikam. I'm calling from yesterday.
Welcome to the show.
Mom, my own contribution is that the woman should correctly meet her husband and ask her husband who was he praying for, that he was crying, that she is If let's pull and go to church, let's see tell her the truth. Then if she did not, if the husband did not accept to tell her the truth, then she can act up or she leaves the house. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. In this kind of case, whether she speaks up or she doesn't speak up, there's always a consequence. Because if it's real that he already has feelings for somebody else, if she fails to speak up, she'll just be there one day and he'll come and say, oh, I have a new wife, I have a new family, I'm sorry, it's not working again. A lot of things can actually happen. That's why it's one that needs to be handled with a lot of tactics and skill and a lot of wisdom. It is well. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, welcome to the show.
My name is calling from
Your name is?
Anne.
Welcome to the show, Anne.
Yeah. My advice to that woman, first of all, if you get those institutions, those tasks, transfer it to her husband. Then trace that man to the church, to that church that he's going. If you try to get to that church, you can follow them to that church. And they will be surprised to see her there. Then the man will from there, you take it off. You will explain to her what he thinks that church to be when you never follow her. Then from there, they will carry the case from there. That is what I own advice.
Thank you so much for calling. All right, so I'm still taking calls, but since the women are here now, let me speak to us a bit before I enter the class. God cannot and will never show you another woman's husband as your husband. What did I say? God will never and cannot show you another woman's husband as your husband. So you see this delusion that a lot of people have most time and say, you see somebody who clearly is married. You now say that is where you want to go and put your head. You want to tell me that this lady in question now is not aware that this man is a married man with children? You know, there are things that you do that you think that they are just ordinary and there are no consequences. But there are consequences for every single action that you take. Everything that you do has consequences. If a man is married, he's a married man. The optics are different when probably there's no serious girlfriend in the picture. Maybe he's just a single man and he's not dating anyone. Because if he's even dating somebody and he's serious with somebody and you still want to go and choke your head, you say, the Lord said that he's my husband. I don't know the Lord you are talking about. Because if the Lord said that to you, then you should be able to tell the Lord that the Lord should, arrange the matter properly before he brings you into the picture. Don't put yourself in a position where you would not only destroy your life, but you would pack a lot of consequences that you would not be able to wriggle out of. Avoid married men. They have nothing to offer you. Yes, they have nothing to offer you. Their money is toxic to you. Yes, very toxic. Their body is toxic to you too. You have no business dating or sleeping or whatever it is you're doing with a married man. Don't think that, after all, he's the one that approached me now. No, it doesn't work that way. There's so many single men out there, and yet the one that you are so interested in is that one that is married. Are you not seeing that you are flying in the night? No, just calm down. Put a mirror in front of yourself and look at yourself in the mirror. Out of every other person, is a married man that is catching your fancy. It's a married man that you want to date. It's a married man that you want to have something to do with. You have turned to a wind show. You don't know like this, girl. You don't know. It remains small just to come and conduct deliverance on you. So please advise yourselves properly. And they will tell you, a lot of men can say a lot of things just because they want to get laid. So they can say a lot of things. They can say, yeah, some married men you meet, they'll tell you, I'm married, but it's not very serious. Sometimes they even promise you. They will tell you, we're not happy together. I'm even looking for a way to divorce her. Their normal line is, I wish I met you before I met my wife. But Oga, you did not meet me before you met your wife. So go and stay married. Go and stay married. I know what I'm saying, because a lot of them even come and then they pretend like they're coming for relationship advice, or they want to pretend like they want you to come and help them solve their marital issues. And the next thing, they want to send you money, they want to check up on you. And you know that I'm very normal and cool, but if I change it for you, yeah? So please behave yourselves. Okay? I'll take 3 more calls and then we'll dive into the class. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Good evening, welcome to the show. Are you there?
I'm there. Oh.
Hello?
Yes, I said I'm in the person of the Bishop Chinyere Nwabara, and I'm calling from Iwete.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Well, first of all, it is competent that when any family have a column-based situation, it needed more generosity, understanding for it to be another equation that will weight it down instead of going high. So I'm calling to the caution of the woman in person to first of all kneel down and find the marriage something tangible or to continue, and now know of calling caution back. And he will hereby, first of all, make his own thorough investigation and be very, very sure that it's a true friendship. And now take decision whether it's to let the man go or to continue. In as well as some men can womanize, yes. There are also some women that might be attractive to touch you in one or two things. I'm not saying it should be personal or he should carry on, no. But because there has been a challenge already in his marriage, so I'm just asking him to take a total cleanup that she herself can do, because any woman have access to his husband's heart or his husband changing mind. For instance, if you want your husband to provide for you anything at all, the same way you will use to move in and him will find that encourageable, that is the same way he can drop any another good-looking woman or any person that come around you, and you will have your bed under you again, walking the same thing you needed it to walk. I want to say thank you. You have been doing very well. I'm also thanking the people of Imo State. I'm also thanking all the militaries of Nigeria. I want to thank Governor of Imo State, who is so competent, they don't want to let go. I'm also taking the management of Iswama to carry on. And the people dumping dirty in Douglas should resist, and all those ones invading government properties want to put into shame, they should stop. Listen, this truth I want to say now. We have gone so far to make schools and academic and every other thing you people are saying to be in function. Some of us are no more alive today who started this race. If you people are the leaders of tomorrow, you have to boost it up and bring a lineage where we ourselves can be called the heroes of the planet Earth and also be rewarded. Not that we'll be dying with ulcer or die with our boring or become people that don't count. Those that say school don't count is because the cell phone is doing magic that pen could not do. What if that was not cell phone? That is the magic could have not been there. My name is Bishop Chinurabra. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank
Love is
you.
for you all that will make a change. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a great night, Trust. Hello, good evening to you. Are you there? All right, let's collect everything. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing, Auntie?
I'm beautiful, thank you.
Happy weekend, happy Wednesday.
Oh, join. Happy midweek.
Hey, my name is Michael. I'm calling you at Boy.
Welcome to the show, Michael.
Thank you very much. My own contribution there is just that, nowadays, I don't even know how to put. A lot of people are going too faster in life more than their shadows, From my own understanding, before a man or a woman get into marriage, just like as I said earlier before, before a man or woman go into marriage is not a small begin something. It's not restaurant food. Let me go and buy food. Even restaurant, before you went to restaurant, you know the kind of food you went to buy. So when you get to marriage, before you go into marriage, talking about even divorce, you will know the kind of person you went to marry. And marriage is better for one. When you marry, you have marriage. It's something that maybe you go, at the end of the day, you see that this man is no longer doing, or my wife is no longer doing well. At the end of the day, you think about, that is why a lot of people are getting problems today. So if any man or any woman is married a man, try to understand the kind of man you are married. Try to understand the kind of woman you are married. Marriage is better for one. Don't marry because my woman, that girl is too fine. That girl is beauty. At the end of the day, you find that beauty is no longer there. Or the man is having money. The man is do take care of the woman. When at the end of the day, money is no longer there. You are not able to stay there. So each and everybody, please, my own advice is just that. But for those young girls that is outside, a lot of men are looking for what they call them. All these single, what they call this lady. There's what they call these women that do born for house.
Baby
the one
mamas.
that, all these baby mamas, them. Yeah, all those people are seeing themselves as I don't even know what to call them. A lot of them. Most of those things make a lot of girls don't even want to stay in the house again. They don't even want to marry again. Once you are born one begin, they are now going out and wearing chain for leg and begin to do life anyhow. Just people husband in the house and begin, you don't understand that kind of a thing. So a lot of men, there are some men that their head is not correct. When they go outside, leave their wife in the house, and some of them even leave their wife in the house without even give them money for feeding. They went outside and carried those women up and down and walking around thinking that life is very easy. Somebody was saying a word the other day, say God so bless the baby mamas them, God will help them, God will do this. If that thing motivate maybe baby mamas them, they no longer stay with their husband. After that, they say this man cannot provide. Let me go outside and find what to do. So most of them are destroying a lot of men. And most of them are not working with ordinary, they are not working with themselves. They are working with ordinary spirit behind themselves. So attracting people, husband in the house and collecting money for their hand and useless them. And a lot of men, their head is not correct. That is what they are into. So my prayer for every one of us, please. All this prayer house people are going to. Why are you going to prayer? What is prayer house? Why God give you mouth to pray? God give you everything in this life. Christ died by your sake. You have every power to handle every situation that is coming around you. Why are you walking around looking for all these deceiving houses? Huh? So that is my contribution for that. I pray may God help every one of us. I beg in Jesus' mighty name.
Thank you so much for calling. All right, the last one before we switch. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, all right. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Dr. Maule Barandila.
Welcome, Ma.
Thank you. You see, emotional abuse is worse than physical because you can heal broken bones, but you cannot heal a broken heart. When one is having emotional problem and fails to share them with others, she may be dying silently without knowing. I'm glad that she has opened up so that people will know what she's passing through and render assistance. Most married people died because of emotional trauma they passed through silently in their marriages. My dear, now that you have recognized that it is happening, be honest with yourself so that you can regain power over your own life first and begin to heal, because the stress of emotional abuse can come in form of illness, depression, and anxiety. So I am.
Oh my. Please try to call back, ma. So sorry. This network, please respect yourself. Try to call back, ma. If you cannot reach me back, please send the message. All right. So I'll give more time for us to talk and still share. Let's quickly dive into the class. Thank you so much, Dr. Ma, for that. All right. By the way, we are streaming live on Facebook, yeah, and on YouTube. I remember I told us that henceforth we'll be streaming on Mondays, on Wednesdays, and on Thursdays. Okay, so that you don't have to reach out and say, "Ray, please, I need the recording," right? You can just, go on Facebook and download the video, maybe convert it to an audio or something. All right, and yes, you can just copy the link from Facebook or YouTube, then go to save.net thereabout, and then download the video directly. Okay, I've given you a hack now. So yes, it works. So don't complain anymore and say, please, I need the audio, I missed the class, I did not do this one. Mondays for money, Wednesdays for the married people, and Thursdays for matchmaking are now going to be streamed. So please do well to visit our Facebook or our YouTube. Facebook is at Echo FM and Echo FM 100.7. YouTube is Echo FM 100.7. Okay? You can go there and stream. All right, so now let's dive into the class. Today I said we're going to be talking on emotional infidelity. Yes, and I'm going to need you to come close. Please, I'd like to remind us that Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays are out of bounds for anyone below the ages of 18. So you're listening to me now and you're 17, 16, 15 downwards. If your children are with you, please send them away, or you step out to where you can listen. All right. When it comes to the Married People show, it's only for young adults. And by adults, I mean from 18. No. I still consider them young. So from 18 and above, that's when you have the license to listen to me on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, and on Thursdays. Okay. So from Mondays, Fridays, Sundays, we're all welcome. It's a full house. But then these 3 days, when Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, are strictly for adults. All right, because there are a lot of things that we would usually say that have to be censored, all right, that are not for your own consumption. Okay, so except I tell you, allow young adults and teenagers to come in on the show. Maybe I want to address them or teach them something, then you can now allow them. But outside that, don't be disobedient. If you're listening and you're not up to 18, it's okay to switch and listen to music. I know it will be boring for you if you leave Echo FM, but it's okay. Don't worry. You continue again in the morning. Thank you so much. All right, so let's dive into emotional infidelity. And I'll just make it very easy and simple. What is emotional infidelity? Is simply put, when your heart, your feelings, your attention, your emotions actually leaves your relationship. Yes. When you are in the relationship or you are in the marriage, but you no longer feel anything for this person. Yeah. When it comes to your emotions and your feelings, your heart, your body is in the relationship, your body is in the marriage, but your feelings and your affection, your emotions are elsewhere. You have become a cheat. So it's not only when there is sexual intercourse that you committed infidelity or you cheated on your husband or your wife. Just like we have financial infidelity, which I said I would talk more on next week Monday. There is also emotional infidelity. So you're in the marriage, you're in the relationship, but your feelings are not vested there. Your affection is not there. Your heart is not there. You are just there marking attendance. You're doing the wrong thing and you're a cheat. Okay. Now, this hurts deeply, actually, to be very honest with you, because there's no physical evidence that you are cheating. I mean, they did not catch you with somebody, and there's no proof anywhere that you are sleeping with the person. There's no physical evidence, but it even hurts worse than when they catch you, when there is physical evidence of what you did, because it's a matter of the heart. And like Dr. Umar rightly said, it is one of the reasons a lot of people suffer a lot. It can make one lose themselves, go into depression, have a lot of issues, because they know that it's not the same. The love is not there, the feelings are not there, the affection is not there. But they can't just put their hands on it, and they can't speak, they can't tell anyone, because it's a very, very dicey situation. So emotional infidelity is a thing, and it's one that plagues a lot of homes. It affects both the men, it affects both the women. A lot of people are on this table. Now, let me dive into my notes. Let me give you a simple definition. I would say emotional infidelity is when you build a deep emotional connection with someone outside your relationship. When you build a deep emotional connection with somebody outside your relationship, outside your marriage, that should belong to your partner. You are married, but you have feelings for somebody else. You're married, but you care deeply for somebody else. You're in a relationship, but you care deeply for somebody else. It's emotional infidelity. So I said it's when you build a deep emotional connection with someone outside your relationship that should belong to your partner only. Because if you're married, all your feelings, everything should be invested in the person that you have chosen as your spouse. If you're in a relationship, all your feelings should be invested. Forget this nonsense that they say, this world always, they have a way of trying to beautify nonsense. They tell you, put your eggs in different baskets. It's still the same thing. You're a cheat. You're a cheat. You can't be stringing people along and then you say, oh no, it's just because I want to have options. You will not be able to give that relationship your 100%. Because you'll be trying to juggle a lot of people at the same time. You're not a sincere person and you're not honest. So you see that thing like, oh, no, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Or put all your eggs in God's basket. What makes you think that all those eggs that you've put in different baskets now, somebody cannot just come and scatter everything? What makes you think you're safer if you put your eggs in different baskets? All the baskets, maybe they can crash. What now happens if all the baskets that we're talking about, all the eggs inside get rotten? People make a lot of excuses for bad behavior, and it shouldn't be so. So yes, that's what emotional infidelity means. It's not even about sex. It's not about finances. It's more about sharing your heart, your time, and secrets with someone else. It's just like when people tell you, I'm in a relationship, but I have a bestie. I'm married, but I have a bestie. Your husband has female friends that are not friends with you. Your serious boyfriend has female friends that are not friends with you. That's wrong. By all standards, that's wrong. your wife has male friends that she can confide in that are not friends with you, that's wrong. You as a man as a woman, you are dating somebody in a serious relationship and you have other male friends that, you confide in, you go to for different things, and they are not friends with, even if they're not friends, your boyfriend or your husband is not in contact with this person, doesn't know this person, you are backing up the wrong tree. You're doing something wrong. So your feelings, your heart, your time, and your secrets should be invested in the person that you have decided to spend the rest of your life with. I do know that there are some times in marriage where we would usually advise that you should have somebody that you can go to for advice outside your spouse. Now, that person you're going to for advice should be somebody who is more like a mentor figure, who must know that you are married and your spouse should be aware of that person. Because sometimes there are things that you don't want to, okay, let me not dive into that so I don't mix it up and confuse you. Maybe we'll talk about that another day. But yes, I do know that there are cases like that. But it has to be somebody who is off the radar of, you having anything to do with. If you are honest with yourself. All right. So it's really not about sex, actually. Now, I'm going to try to speed up so I give you everything that I've written down. So first of all, let's play it out like this. Sorry, these whole people are disturbing. I think it's because of the football. Please pardon any sound that you hear from the background. Thank you. All right. So let's think of it like this. There's first physical cheating, where your body is the one that did the work. Your body is the one that did the work, like you cheated sexually with somebody. Whether you guys just kissed or you guys had sex or anything or any of those things, you cheated with your body. That's the physical cheating. Now there's the emotional cheating, where it is your heart and your mind that went somewhere else. So I hope that's clear. It's self-explanatory. All right, so let me paint some scenarios for you. For example, you're married, right? But you're telling someone else about your problems before you tell your partner. Are you unstable? There's a challenge that comes up, and instead of speaking to your partner, instead of speaking to your husband, instead of speaking to your wife, you go to somebody else first to tell them about the challenge that you're experiencing. That's a first step in the wrong direction. Another one is texting or calling one person all day and hiding it. The person that you should have long times of calls, or you should call, in fact, if I open your phone, the person that you must be calling a lot more often is the person you are married to. The person that you should have texted the most, sent the most pictures to, and every update that comes at you is and should be the person that you're married to. You can't be married to somebody and you're having regular calls with somebody that is not your husband or your wife. You can't be married and you're texting. We wake up at night, we see you texting, you're texting somebody else that is not your wife, somebody else that is not your husband, telling them about your problems, telling them about, some of you even go ahead to, gossip about your spouse with other people. This man is a useless man. This man did this one. This one did this one. Then the person that you are telling is not even a woman. If it was a woman, Ukwedi, but you are doing it with a man. If they check very well, it's a man that probably was asking you out before when you were single. Or somebody that saw you along the road and started scoping you, and you say, no, I'm married though. And then he now say, no, I beg, am I not married too? What is there? Because what is very, very rampant for a lot of you these days is for married people to cheat on their spouses with fellow married people. Clap for yourselves. Congratulations. You've won the award. We'll go and call Igwe for you. So that's wrong on every level. You cannot be doing that. You must keep things. I spoke to us, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I said, you don't sometimes pray for temptation to come. You don't know where it will locate you. That's why I spoke about those who, string their exes along yesterday. You can't say you are too strong. We're talking about self-control yesterday. You can't say, I'm too strong, nothing will happen. No, you can't be doing that. You can't. Even the Bible that says to flee, you are not smarter than God. Because it's flesh. And one day you might be quarreling with your partner. One day you might be quarreling with your spouse. One day you might be upset. Sometimes your heart can move somewhere else briefly just because you guys had a conflict. But because you did not set structures in place to reroute your mind to the main thing, what happens if you now make a mistake because of that small thing that you thought was not a problem? So you can't be testing yourself and saying, no, I know myself, now those things, not if it happen, not if you... No, it doesn't work like that. You set structures in place to ensure that even on days when you're not strong, you are able to stay away from falling. So you have no business texting all these people. You're a married woman, they stop you on the road, they ask you for number, you will give them, clap for yourself. Congratulations. You even save it. Even as a married man, you are still seeing fine girls, you are still carrying them, you're still collecting their numbers. Who raised you? There are so many things that you should not be doing. And if you're in a way, clap for yourself. Because with the way a lot of things are flying very fast in terms of, all these STDs and viruses and everything, you will now go and carry rubbish from the street and go and dump it on your family. Then you will say, if we say it, you say, God forbid, it's not me. It's the same God that has given you sense to be able to behave yourself. So you have no business texting or calling one person or two people. Call your friends, your male friends. Call them if you're a man. Call your male friends. Call your siblings. If you want to get a woman's perspective, call your sister. If you don't have a sister, call your female cousin. Without even letting them know what you're even talking about. You mustn't go and, water down your spouse in front of the next person. Because if you go out there and you talk ill of your spouse or talk ill of the person that you're married to or you're with, you are talking ill of yourself, because those people will never get to respect that person that you're with. They will keep seeing them as small. So it's even better if you have issues, you fix them with yourselves than for you to be bringing in second and third parties that are not mentor figures. So stop deceiving yourself. That's why many of you don't give access to your phones. That's why a lot of you say, no, my phone is private. Your phone is private. But your private parts, when you were small, you were singing, these are my private part, private part, private part. Your private part, you have opened it for the whole world to see. But your phone is the one that is private. Phone, no. Gadget is private. Your phone is private to somebody who you've shared your body with, who has seen you finish, who is inside the same room and you are going to toilet. That your smelly poo, the man or the woman has inhaled it finish. But then your phone is what is private. It's because you know that you're doing the wrong things. So you think people who are transparent do it because they don't know what to do, or because they don't know how to be a man, or they don't know how to be coy. No. It's for accountability purposes. It's to put yourself in check too. If you knew that your wife knew your password or your husband knew your password and they have access to your phone, even when that wrong thought comes that you want to make a mistake, you will not do it because, I don't want to get into trouble. And the fear of getting into trouble will stop you even in times when your brain is not functioning properly. So please cut off all those things, those texting, calling, everything. You see something funny online, you carry it and you share the joke with somebody that is not your spouse. Congratulations, Chris Clown. Uncle JB, you are a comedian now. You are now sharing jokes. don't forget that I always say this here, that whatever you feed grows. If you feed anyone with attention, it will grow. If you feed attention, if you carry your attention and invest it in somebody, affections will start to grow in that area. That's why you don't even dwell on things too long. There are many times that there will be so many nice people who come around your life, start gisting with you, laughing with you. They are texting you, sending you funny things. It might seem like, oh, your own is too much, but you cut down on all those things. Sometimes don't respond intentionally, because it starts from small. A little responding to status here and there. You see funny status, you respond, you send love. You say, very nice. You people are laughing. Before you know it, gist will start. Before you know it, you feel as though every time it's now a normal gist. The day you have problems with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with your husband, or with your wife, guess who will send you hi? Is that same person that you thought was harmless. And then you say after, well, let me just distract myself. And before you know it, you've made a mistake. So all those sending of jokes, you share your dreams and your fears with somebody who is not in. They know she's just my business partner. I'm telling her about my business. Okay. He's just this one. He said, he understands me more than my husband understands me. I'm just sharing my vision, my dreams with him. So why are you married? Abi, you took a crash course on marriage. You did not go through the entire thing. Please, let's stop that. It's wrong. Let's stop that. It is wrong. Now, another thing that you do that is what emotional infidelity looks like is when you are comparing your partner to the other person. Before I know it, comparison comes in. She greets you. Your wife doesn't greet you. She calls you sir. Your wife used to call you a bomb boy. Comparison starts to come in. On your birthday, the first person to send you happy birthday is that one that is not your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. They even send you money, send you gifts. The day that your own spouse or your husband or your wife offends you, the next thing you're already comparing. Can't he just be like this? Can't she just be like this? See, draw your year. Whether you are newly married or you're about to get married, there will always be somebody better than the person you have chosen. You will always see more handsome men than your husband. Than that your boyfriend now that you are taking serious. That your girlfriend that you are taking serious. That your wife that you're taking serious. You will see some, in fact, you will see the ones that their skin is glowing more than the one you have picked. Their shape is figure 8. If they are walking like this, they say, you will see wealthier guys. That's why you should not even be worried about the things that physical eyes can see alone. Even at that, you will see kinder people. You will see a man who is more thoughtful. He mistakenly match your leg in the market. He apologizes. He kneels down. He will buy you 10 shoes at the same time. You say, and my husband is giving me 5K for chop money. You will always see people who are better. In fact, when you people grow to an extent and then money starts coming by the mercies of God, you will travel to foreign countries and you will start to see the one that is really your main spec. Yes. Because you're not doing marriage based on physical attraction or what your eyes can see alone. Marriage is for purpose. So you need to already have that at the back of your mind that I'm with this person for a reason. That's why I always say love is a choice. It's not necessarily a feeling. You choose this person every day and every time. Not because they are the best in the entire world, or because they are the most beautiful or the most handsome, or they are flawless, they don't have their own problems, but because there's a reason you want to be with this person, because you have chosen to love them, you've chosen to be with them. It's a choice you make every day. So don't get distracted, because distractions plenty. You will see it a lot. You will see a lot of distractions. But you only get distracted if you want to get distracted. But if you don't want to get distracted, you will not get distracted. So stop comparing your partner to other people. All right? That's why you have to be thankful to your spouse. Be thankful to them. Remember the reason you're with them. Be thankful every day for what they've done so far. Don't despise the humble beginnings, the little things. Have a journal where you write these things down so you don't forget why you are there in the first place. Because it's easy. Life can get tough. A lot of things can happen. And then you start asking yourself, what did I ever say in this person? No. Remind yourself. That's what gratitude does. If I'm thankful for you, I get to remember everything that you've done for me so far. Even if things are not so easy right now, even if things are not so rosy, I still know that this person is still the person I picked. So stop that comparison, okay? It is very wrong. That comparison is out of it, all right? Don't feel excited to, gist and talk to people that you're not married to, or they're not your partners. And then when you're with your own partner, you're not dull. You people don't talk. That's why I say, please marry somebody you can gist with too. I can tell you that you will spend more time talking with your partner than having sex. So that thing that is sweeting your body now, that you think that, hey, this one, she's what I want, he's what I want sexually, you will get tired of it. You will talk more in the marriage than you will have sex. So if you know that you like gist and you like to talk, and you must get somebody that you enjoy their company. That's why when I hear people say, marry somebody you are scared of, I say, no, you people are reading your Bible upside down. It cannot be what the Word of God says. Respect is different from fear. You must respect him. He's your king. He's your chief priest. So you must reverence him. And that's very different from you marrying somebody that... Some people even say, if he cannot beat me, I cannot marry him. You're a mad person. Maybe we will take you to Yaba left. So that true, you will meet people that will beat you there. Because you really need beating. They need to reset your head. When we say look out for maturity doesn't even have anything to do with bodily features. Nowadays, see, men are struggling now in marriages because women now make money. Before, men could provide, money and, protection. But now a woman can hire bouncers. Yes. She can hire bouncers. She can get anybody to protect her. She can hire her security guard. She can stay at home. She can earn $1 million a month, $2 million a month, $3 million a month. So if you do not know what you have been called to do in this ministry of being a husband, you will struggle. You have to be available emotionally. What do you do when you find a woman who has everything? You will struggle if your whole thought so far has been around the fact that how you know how masculine you are is by providing, I'm the man, I must pay. Money doesn't make you a man. Having big muscles doesn't make you a man either. Now women can go to the gym and have big muscles. Yes, now you're not seeing them. They're everywhere on social media. If you spend about 1 year, 6 months in the gym, doing some serious leg walk and, working on your abs, eating a lot of protein, you will bulk up and you start looking like a man too. You now have a booby too. So that kind of woman, how do you want to protect her? No, now let's be honest with ourselves. I give her everything and then she's still complaining. No, you didn't give her everything. Money is not everything. So I'm going to try to be fast. I have so much in my note that I haven't said yet. Another thing is hiding the friendship from the partner because you know that they'll be hurt. If you're already hiding the friendship that you're having with somebody else from your husband, from your wife, or from your partner, it means that that friendship in the first place is wrong and shouldn't be there. Cut it off. Nobody is saying you have to throw away your friends, but it's how you reduce talking to them, and then they know that this person is trying to give me space, and that is okay. Is how you show respect. And you don't respect your partner only when they are there. You respect them in their absence. There's some kind of conversations that you cannot have with the opposite gender because you respect your partner. There's some kind of things you cannot do because you respect your partner. So it's not only about when they're around. When they're not around, what do? You have a partner, but when you're on the road, you see a fine girl, you collect her number, or you start telling her how she's fine or gisting with her, you're a cheat. You lack morals, you lack self-control. If you're with somebody, you're with somebody. Now, why does this happen in the first place? Number one is emotional starvation. So now that, I know so many people in their houses are saying, Auntie Ray is true. This man, that's what he does. He is cheating on me emotionally. And this Auntie Ray, this woman, that's what she does. Now, let me tell you what you have done and why it has happened. The first thing is emotional starvation. You don't listen to your partners anymore. You know, there's how a man and a woman can fight so much that they just get to a point where nobody even cares. Nobody cares. Everybody is just on, just do whatever you want to do. No, you don't do that. If you have issues, resolve them. As couples, don't sweep anything under the rug. Don't allow one person to keep compromising all the time. Those things can quietly snuff out the love in your marriage and in your relationship. Conversations are difficult, yes, especially the tough ones. But you must have them. And each time you have a tough conversation or you communicate something very tough that has been a rough ground for both of you, the bond grows. Because I'm able to get through this thing with you and I know that, that means you're invested in this relationship, you're invested in this marriage, and so I trust this person. When you have issues, don't just, say, let's just leave it a beg, let it not cause trouble. No. We can agree to disagree. We came from different backgrounds, so it's okay for us to have different opinions. Do you know that? One person must not be right. We can both be right and be happy in the marriage or the relationship. We can have both Messi and Ronaldo, husband and wife, in the same marriage. Abi? You now say, no, if you don't choose Messi, it cannot happen in this marriage. No, God is so merciful. Why can't you pick Messi? No, please. You both can support, like now, England and Argentina are playing. One person can be an Argentina fan, another person can be an England fan, and still be happy. Still respect each other in the same home. The only thing you are not allowed to have different opinions on is the word of God. Yes, because that way, if both of you are trying to decipher who is right, you go to the word of God. But on every other matter, you can agree to disagree. You can find a middle ground. Okay, you believe that ice cream is better than parfait. Me, I believe that parfait is better than ice cream. But we both believe that sweet things are not too good, but they can be taken once in a while. That's our middle ground. It mustn't end in a fight. So learn to resolve issues. Learn to resolve issues. And I taught us here about building structures to ensure that things go right in your home. So that one person doesn't begin to feel as though they are not being heard or they are not being seen. So one thing that is the reason a partner can decide that they are not being appreciated and then they start to look elsewhere for love is emotional starvation. Okay? So don't starve your partners of emotions. Listen to them, hear them, and don't listen to argue. Listen to hear where it's coming from. Listen to hear where it's coming from. Listen to, resolve the conflict that they are feeling on the inside. Don't listen to hear a point that you want to start arguing with. No. Another thing is seeking validation. I've already mentioned it before. When your partner now feels like, oh, this person sees me more. This person, you're in the house, you don't compliment your partner anymore. Your wife will go to the salon and make her hair. And then she comes back and you guys don't appreciate such things anymore. Oh, it seems, sorry to digress. It seems Argentina has won. I can see a lot of tears from England at the moment. What's the score? I saw it 1-1 before. But now I can see the Argentina side hugging each other and then those from England are crying. What happened? Has FIFA done it again? Of course, FIFA has done it again. Anyway, back to the show. So, please, it's important that you compliment your partners. They should feel special around you. Your wife makes her hair. You say, wow, you look beautiful. God, it's as if I'll go and pay another bride price for you again. No? Those things are not awkward to say. Whose baby is this exactly? Your husband gets a haircut. You say, see, wear cap and come back home. I don't want anybody to see that hair. It's only for my eye. I'm the first person to see it. You see, such things can, be funny and make the heart, tug a little more. Don't let everything just die out in your marriage like that. All the things that you guys used to do when you were still fresh, all of a sudden, nothing is there anymore. He gives you money, the first thing you do is complain. This money will not be enough now. No, now. Let everything in your marriage not be centered around money, 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 money. Don't do that. Money exists in the mind of the poor people. For the wealthy, money is anything. I've said this thing here before. If you're too money-centered, you are broke. If money is the only reason you make decisions, you are poor. If they take money out of your relationship or your marriage and the relationship and marriage will capsize, then there's nothing to work with there in the first place. Because your marriage will be tested and tried. Money won't be able to save the both of you. So please, it's very, very important that you validate the feelings of your husband, your wife, your partners. Validate their feelings. It's very important. Let them feel seen around you. Let them feel safe around you. Let them feel smart around you. If you say wrong things to your husbands or to your wives, make them feel like they are small. Make them feel so small. Make them feel like they are not capable. The other day, a case came, you opened a business for your wife and she flopped, and then you started making her feel as if she's the most unintelligent person in the world. Because of how much? Do you know how many businesses some of us have had to do and we lost the money? Did we stop? No. That's when they need your encouragement the more. He invested in something and it did not work. That's when he needs your encouragement the more. She's trying out the new business and the one that she did before failed. That's when she needs your encouragement the more. You try to discover their sides. Some people know how to execute, but they don't know how to initiate. You help them. Balance each other out. Some can do administration, but every other thing is just, they don't know how to do it. Help them out. Focus on their good sides and let them feel seen. Let them feel heard. Let them feel worth it. Let them be safe around you. So please, that's one of the reasons why it happens. So if you're on that table, correct yourself. Okay? Correct yourself. And then draw boundaries. Very strict boundaries between you and other people. I don't take calls after 8 p.m. from somebody that is not my spouse. Yes. That's the way you should go. If it's not a business call, and that business, your spouse must be aware of that business for you to be able to take a business call. Don't be taking calls outside where your spouse is. Your spouse should be able to know, the same way they know the underwear you're wearing, they should be able to know what you're doing. It's for accountability purposes. Some of you want to make calls, you stand up and say, excuse me, and go inside somewhere else to make call. What are you doing? What exactly is going on? Your husband can't even take your calls. Your wife can't take your calls. Clap for yourself. Inspector General of Spy Nation. Please correct yourselves. Please set boundaries. Set boundaries with women. Set boundaries with men. Don't cross those boundaries. You're in a serious relationship. There are calls you don't make. There are things you don't text people. There are pictures of people that shouldn't be on your phone. Someone came and reported and said ever since she got married, that her husband doesn't post picture of other female friends on his status and other things, and that she doesn't know if is she that called. There's how that conversation came up, and I'm like, he just respects you, and that's how it should be. You are married, you are posting people that your spouse does not know. A king was born. Please draw boundaries so that you don't cross them and make mistakes, okay? Don't have somebody that you talk with too much, somebody that you like too much, or somebody that your spouse doesn't know, so that you don't run into problems yourself, okay? Then another thing you do is don't create an environment that is toxic for your partner, so that they are now forced to run away from the house to go and get solace somewhere else. Women, draw your ears. No matter how angry you are, no matter how frustrated you are, no matter how tired you are, never ever make your home unbearable for your husband. Please. A man's home should be his safe spot. Let it not be the one that early in the morning he's rushing to leave the house. He wants to arrive first at the office, but he's the last to leave the office or the shop because he knows that Kwanta is waiting for him in the house. You nag, you talk. Your home should be a place of peace. I know people today that no matter what happens outside there, even when you're telling them, man, Alpha, why are you going home now? They are rushing home. Oh. They want to go home because of the warmth and the comfort at home. No matter what you've done to them out there, business did not go well, deals did not go well, the contract did not close well, they want to go and tell their wife. because they know that there's no judgment at home. And now, don't somebody out there now, as I'm speaking, is saying, Auntie, you know when he's a good man, if he's a man that the Bible says that you must submit. Submitting means respecting. Do you know? Submitting also means that you have to have long suffering. Do you know what long suffering is? As a Christian, you must have long suffering. It means that no matter what happens, no matter how sad you are, no matter how broken you are, no matter how it's paining you, you must engracia. You must take it in. The word is engracia. You must hold it, oh. You must, Yakubu, you will manage. Why? You must be somebody who brings peace. So next time when you ask people, what do you bring to the table? Their answer should not be money. It should not be sex. What do you bring to the table should be more of peace, understanding, genuine love, support, grace. Many of you don't know how to give your partners grace. Give them the benefit of the doubt. If your husband makes a mistake, can he come back home to you and find you not judging him? If your wife makes a mistake, can she come back home and meet a man who would hold her and say, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, it's okay? The society has done a lot of things to our relationships and our marriages. But don't let that negative information get to you. Don't let your mind be poisoned. You can marry once and marry right. Your marriage can work. Don't be fooled by a lot of agendas going on out there. There are many happy homes today. It doesn't mean that there are two perfect people and nobody make mistakes. No. It's just because we know where we are dear. And come rain, come shine, we will work it out. So give him grace. Give her grace. Be understanding. Bring the peace. Let your home be that of nurture, of comfort. Not the kind of home where even the mosquitoes and rats and everything in the house, they can't stand the heat. They can't stand the tension. It's too much. And you too, as the man. You know, many of you learned from your fathers. And so you think that the way you rule your home is with fear. But you are making a mistake that you will regret in old age if Jesus tarries. Respect and fear are not the same thing. Daddy is coming back home. There is a shadow of fear over your home. Nobody wants to be seen in sight. Nobody wants to be the one that Daddy will bounce on when he comes back. Because the moment you come, you pounce on one person and you begin to tear them apart. You complain about everything. We talk about women nagging, but a lot of men nag. You complain about everything. It's your house too. If there's a problem somewhere, why not fix it? Why is this parlor dirty? No. Cleaning the house is not for one gender. If it's dirty, it means she did not see it, or maybe she was occupied. It's that you call the children and say, come and tidy up this place, it's dirty. And you don't have to do that by throwing insults or making anybody feel somehow, or saying you people can never do anything right. You will regret it, oh. Many of them are regretting it now. How many of you are very close to your fathers that were like bullies to you? They come back home and all the house, everybody is shaking. Even the woman is scared. And then when you start growing old, all your children gravitate towards their mothers. And then you now say the woman has brainwashed them. No, she did not. You did not cultivate the seed of love with your children. So a lot of men come and they complain that the father is out there hustling, paying the school fees, bringing money, and at the end of the day, children just naturally go to their mothers. No, that's because you do not know that you must strike a balance. You can make money and still show your children that you love them. I know so many present fathers who their kids are even more drawn to them than their wives. I be man is not driving fear in your home. No. Respect is different from fear. Many of you, your children have made mistakes already and will make mistakes if Jesus tarries, because you have made yourself impenetrable. They cannot come across to you. They cannot communicate with you. They are too scared to even tell you when they make mistakes. There's no award for being a rude and an unapproachable father. So please make your house comfortable, because one of the things that make people commit this emotional infidelity is when their home is very problematic, and so they begin to find comfort elsewhere. He run away from the house, he go to shop. He reach shop, he meets one small girl that will greet him and kneel and say, welcome, sir. So have you eaten? Sir, should I buy food for you? Sir, this one, sir, this one. You thought it was just small optics here and there. Before you know it, you start to compare. This one is even more respectful. This one is even more this one. Yes. You make her so scared at home. She now has one guy outside that she will go and be gisting all her problems with. And then he will now be giving her motivation, telling her, don't worry, it's okay. He will now be, especially those of you that marry people that are far apart in age with you. I pity you if you think this is how you will do it. Now that you've chosen far apart in age, your work is times 2. It can work and it will work, but you need to put in the work. Because now you have to compete. You have to be as present as somebody around his or her age gap will be. So she will now go and look for somebody that maybe you are 40, she's 30. You are from 2 different generations. So she will now go and look for somebody that is 30, maybe an old classmate, maybe a friend, maybe somebody who she feels understands her better. And that one will be telling her what she wants to hear. And then she says, Kai, assuming I knew. Age is not what makes marriages work, my dear. It's the work you put in. But then if you must do that, you must be ready that, this is what I'm going to do. I have to level up. It's just like when I tell men that you can't marry somebody way younger and then you think you will not stoop down to their level. No, you will. You can't stay there and be backing others. They might listen at a point, but after some time, there has to be compromise. If not, you will have problems in the marriage. Because at that her age, as she's growing, there's so many things that she needs to explore. But you have passed that stage. I have somebody who reached out that, I think I shared that thing with us here. He said he's 40-something, his wife is in her 20s, and that she likes to go clubbing, partying. At first, he was okay with it, but now he's tired. His BP is rising. This one, that one. And that every time she's disturbing him, even when he's tired, she never gets tired of sex. This one, that one, that one. So many complain. I say, my dear, did I pick the person for you? No. You made the choice. You often think that the only thing that comes to play when you are picking who to marry is, I need to marry who I will respect. Or I need to marry someone that will respect me. But you forget that the moment you get married to somebody and sleep with them, both of you are now age mates. It's there that you will not know what you married, because that's where values come to play. You should be looking out for somebody who understands her role as a woman, somebody who understands his role as a man. Somebody who knows that despite your age or your level or anything, she must submit to you. Whether she's your age mate, whether she's older than you, whether you gave her 100 years or she gave you 100 years. A wife is somebody who understands what the word of God says a wife should be. Same with a husband. So please, I beg, let your home be peaceful. Okay? Settle your issues and make sure that there is peace at home. There should be peace at home. Thank you. Another thing that is the reason this happens is, like I said, late night chat, WhatsApp, messages, Facebook, Facebook Messenger. People are texting. Bing, bing, bing. Your picture looks beautiful. You're a married man. You're admiring picture of single woman. You're a married woman and you are begging a man that's not your husband for money. Say, until you don't understand. This man is not taking care of me. He does not give me money. I will tell him I need money. He will not give me money. He will not do this one. He will not. Ako jirigi. No, now let's talk now. If you were not married, hunger will kill you. You make a lot of excuses for doing the wrong things. So I still have a lot to say, but I don't think time will permit me. I haven't even scratched the surface of my note. So maybe we'll have a part 2 of this class. All right? I still need to talk about why and how this can hurt your relationships. I still need to show you the warning signs that show that your partner is actually emotionally cheating on you, right? And I would have to teach you ways to heal and rebuild the trust. Okay, so let's have a part 2 of this class next week, Wednesday. All right? Yeah, next week, Wednesday. Let's have a part 2 because I have to take some calls and wrap up now. I would have really, really loved to talk about the ways to heal and rebuild trust from this emotional infidelity. But if I start explaining that now, we need to take at least an extra 20-30 minutes, and I don't have that time on the clock. So I do hope that you've been able to learn a thing or two. When we have the part 2 of the class next week, I'll be able to properly dissect and also let you and teach you ways that you can actually handle this challenge if it is something that is already plaguing your home. Thank you so much for coming to class tonight. All right, so I'm going to take some calls for the next 10 minutes, and afterwards we'll wrap up for the day. All right, 0911 20022, 0911 20022, 0707 454 1014, 0707 454 1014. If you have questions, if you have additional things to add, feel free to shoot them at me now in the next 10 minutes, okay? Hello, good evening to you.
Yeah. Good
evening, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much. How are you seeing the weather?
If you notice on the live, at a point I had to now carry scarf and put on my neck. Because
okay, maybe I will check back again. When I
because the cold here is something else.
I can imagine. Yeah. In fact, when I was listening earlier, that was when they were on halftime, when Dr. was calling. During her take, before her call ended. But as well, anyway, what I wanted to say, it has been said for this. I'm angry right now because England lost.
Obviously, what did you expect?
I was expecting England, of course.
They play when FIFA Princess is there.
Who is FIFA Princess? one person cannot make a silly. I just want to
I know that we hate to hear it, but to a reasonable extent, with every single thing that you've seen so far, if you still think that FIFA is not scripted, then I wonder what you're watching.
Yeah, of course, it's there now. And I love the way Trump was challenging the president then. Yeah, everything is now politicized. I'm aware.
It's just very silly and funny because
there's no difference between FIFA and IMF.
I'm telling you, the same mama and I born them. I stopped watching after a while because I just vex. I go to vex. I don't leave them. They should enjoy themselves. I already know. The thing is that Argentina will still win, and that's it. So that's all. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. No need to watch when you already know who go win.
Even in my neighborhood, everybody makes
Me, I'm not hating on Messi. I would just say I'm speaking on FIFA now, right? Even though I might be a Ronaldo fan, but a lot of my mentors and people I love actually like Messi. And if you look at it, Messi is just working. Now Grace find them. So if he easy, make person run him. So I don't hate him per se. I just hate the game itself with the way it goes. It's not funny. So that's all.
No problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I was saying, what I wanted to say earlier, well, because I was watching ball and then I had my earpiece, so my attention was divided. But I can clearly remember during halftime when you were giving advice of ladies that sleep with married men. Yes, I want to tell you to loud it, because it is prevalent in our society today. There's something we say in Iwache, onye eze ya fụtara ihe, onye eze okotoko. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
What it means is that many people indulge in all of this, but it is the person that his own got exposed.
Yes, now who then catch me thief?
Yes. So loud that one is happening. I'm telling you. Yes, that's all I have to say. While I go let me find rest, please. Meanwhile, it's 10 days to go. My committee is working very hard to deliver. I've been saying that you're just laughing. That one will take you by surprise. Baga for my keyboard is the chairman of the committee.
Are you serious?
So you can imagine if a committee is a chairman, you can now imagine the nature of whatever we apply.
As well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Good night. All right, I'm already seeing somebody asking for the record. We streamed on Facebook, okay? Please go to Facebook or YouTube. You'll see the video there, okay? It's on YouTube or Facebook. Hello, good evening to you. Sorry about that. Try to call back again. Hello, good evening to you. They will not put you on hold, Joe. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello.
Good evening, welcome to the show.
Yeah. Madam Ore, I greet you.
I greet you too, thank you. Welcome to the show.
No, thank you. I'm DJ Elma calling from Hamawayoji.
Welcome to the show. Sorry,
thank you
it
very
seems you
much.
have a cold.
Yeah.
Bele.
Yeah. Please, I want to thank you first of all. And Info FM family too. You really speak well. You really teach us well. I really thank you very, very much. And I pray that God should continue to guide you, protect you, and also give you wisdom more and more to teach the good to people.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, have a great night rest. Hello, good evening to you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Welcome back, ma.
All right, Dr. Maleba.
Welcome.
So, as I was saying, you see, marriage is a full package with many sides. It is painful and difficult to believe that your spouse, the one person in the whole world who is supposed to love you the most, and be your closest confidant, is emotionally abusing you, and you feel trapped and stuck in between the devil and the deep blue sea, too afraid to leave and too wounded to stay. Communication is the key. You need to wake him up very early in the morning to let him know that you find the behavior unacceptable. You have no reason going to the lady Your husband may deny or get angry and try to even put the blame on you. Do not be shut down, but let him know that they are clearly unacceptable. You cannot let the behavior slip by unchecked. He may not change the behavior right away, but will feel cold and withdrawn. The truth of the matter is that you cannot change your partner. Never state a consequence that you do not intend to implement. Think about the most appropriate for the offense. Isolation only leads to despair and hopelessness. You need all the support, compassion, and understanding as you try to navigate all the pains and fear. If he's not treating you with love and kindness, then you need to...
Hell, what is wrong with this network today now? Hell, why? Oh, so sorry, ma. Please try to call back. Hello?
Please
turn down the volume of your radio.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
I really want to thank you for this program.
What?
I really want to thank you for this very program.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes, it's meant for me and my spouse. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. It's just that your radio is on and it's affecting the call.
So,
Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Try to call back. Okay, I think I'll take 2 more and then we'll go home. Hello?
Hello. Good morning, Auntie.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Emeka, I'm calling from Oji.
Welcome to the show, Emeka.
You have said it all. Are you hearing me?
Yes, go ahead.
You have said it all. God must surely bless you.
Thank you.
I learned much from this year. Preaching, not program, preaching. Yes, I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
God must surely keep you.
Amen.
For us to learn from you more. You have taught many people lesson this night. God must surely bless you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
I have learned a lot from you this night, which will be more useful to me and my partner. It seems that you went into my heart and preached this thing this night. Believe me, God has blessed you. Not God will bless you. God has blessed you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
May the Lord bless you more, please.
Amen. You too. Thank you so much for calling. Hello, good evening to you.
Ure. How are you?
I'm beautiful, thank you.
Good
evening to you.
Hold on. My mind not too there. My mind did outside, but I say, man, say hi now. I don't have to like this, so.
I understand this well.
We don't believe that we go back home today. It's very painful, yeah.
You don't believe, Abi, you already know. Una for don't know already now. You just be say una no believe. When Argentina when they play.
See pressure. You see the guy pressure. Yeah, the team premium as well. But yeah, well, I know my man not to enjoy your program like that, yeah. But I say hi, yeah.
It's well, don't worry, it's fine. It's okay. Thank you so much. If Jesus tarries, there might be another World Cup, so it's okay. All right, thank you so much for calling.
Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Please, I'm looking for those addressing the issue, okay? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome to the show.
Ule mama. It to get you is not a very big problem.
Bele.
I tell you. I am calling. I'm the person that said my television and buy radio.
That's nice.
I wanted to break my radio because I've not been getting your line all this while.
Okay. You want to bring the radio so that we'll do what? We'll bless it.
I wanted to break it. So I go back to my television. Because,
so you want to break it?
Yes, now. because to get your line now is a problem. This how many months are they calling? I can't get it. I don't know. I don't know the magic hand catches it and my key used to get you.
As in,
I don't know. I've been wanted to greet Bibi Amawaya.
Bibi traveled. And then where she is at the moment, there's no network. Like we don't cover that area. So most times she has to listen to Radio Garden, and the network there can be very amazing. So hopefully if something else opens for her in town, she'll be able to move back. So she's fine though. We talk. She's okay.
Okay, I hope she's fine.
She's fine.
Really short, you're a godsend. You're a godsend. Hi. All this teaching is something that churches can even call and pay so that you come and teach.
They should just give me notice on time. Most of them, the ones I get, the notices are always short. Very short. There's one I got on Friday, and it was something I would have loved to go, and, speak to them because I love the topic on the Holy Spirit and all that. But then you don't give me a letter on Friday when the meeting is on Tuesday. No, now. My schedule is already pre-planned, even up until September. So if you're going to be giving somebody an invite, just make sure that it's on time, right? That's just it. Yeah.
My dear, you're a special species. Because I want to tell that you are versatile. In the area of Holy Ghost, you are there. Pastor, you are there. Hey, Jesus. Oh, I jealous the person that is, short. I wish that.
See, come out from that place you're entering. Come out. Don't go deeper. Just come out.
Go.
Come out. Don't go deeper.
God bless you.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a great night rest. Okay. All right, this one says, good evening, Urinaya. Women should always fight for their marriage from the day one. Oh, I agree, my love. It says, don't pretend to manage with things that threatens the peace of your home. How can she say she knows he cheats and it's no problem? There's nothing she can do about about this other than going to God in prayer. Hence, she said that she doesn't want problems in her marriage, and she's used to the husband's unfaithfulness to her. Additionally, she can smartly trail the both of them, find out and be sure what exactly they are doing, even if it would take her getting a church member of the lady who will do a close check on her husband and the lady and feed her with effective information on their affairs. Okay, thank you so much for that. I think that everything that everybody said can work, actually, depending, right? Because men can lie. Women lie too. Especially a cheating man. A cheating man can lie to cover up his tracks. So be smart. Like the story I shared with you on Monday, the lady that talked about her husband getting documents in that story now, that the man wanted to scam her of her money and everything. If she immediately confronted him, they would have made a faster move than her. Sometimes you will react too fast. First of all, like this person said, she's absolutely right. You don't wait till everything has spoiled before you now start. There's a case I was discussing a few days ago where it was a case of a young lady who was in a relationship with somebody, and they were sleeping together, doing everything together. All of a sudden, the man went and carried another woman and married her. And then it became a problem because she tried to deal with it for a couple of years and she couldn't. And somehow she ended up being the one that, allegedly broke the marriage apart. And the other one was angry and so many things here and there. But then you see, I don't like the fact that they did that to her. But you see, one reason I say you should be in church is because church is, for some of these things, accountability. Now, in that case, instead of denying or keeping quiet, the first thing you do is, the mess up don't happen on radio. Go straight and report. Go to the pastor. Go to the priest. Go to anybody who you feel that, whatever he holds dear, whoever you feel that he... You will go first and say, see what's going on. No, scatter the team before it happens. Because let me tell you something. People will hurt you and go scot-free. Do you know? It's just like a married woman now. If you allow another woman to come and scatter your marriage, she will not fall down and die because she hurt you. She can make peace with God. Yes, she might face her own consequences. But the truth is that your marriage is scattered, is that it has scattered. Which is why you don't allow things to get to that stage. They might call you, you are insecure, you are this, you are that, you are that. The moment there's a problem, get to the root of it and solve it. Leave assumptions, leave okay. God has given you wisdom for a reason. You should be able to know when to apply that wisdom. In a marriage, you need to be smart. You need wisdom in your marriage. So in that case, if she saw that, these people are making funny moves, you go straight. Whether it's your priest, whether it's your pastor, please, see what's going on. I will not be taken for granted. So that everybody knows what side you are on. Now everybody has turned against the young lady. Why will you scatter somebody's marriage? Why will you? But he has been dating her for years. Who did you now leave her for? Who now? Who did you leave her for? Because obviously, if she's dating you, there are other suitors that are coming also and are asking her out that she can't give them attention because she's with you. So after turning down all those people, you now think that, no, you can't allow somebody be... Let me tell you, you can sue somebody who promised to marry you and did not marry you. Do you know? Now I'm telling you, whether you're a man or a woman, if somebody told you that they will marry you and then somehow they start making funny moves and then they don't want to marry you again, you can sue them. Yes, you have a case in court. You all need to be responsible for your actions. If you know you cannot work with this person, don't get intimate with them. Don't promise them. Don't string them along. Don't begin to... You need to be... There are things that you will suffer consequences for. Don't think that you will run away from it. Many of you are going through a lot of things now in your marriages because of people that you hurt outside the marriage. Did God forgive you? Yes. But are there consequences? Absolutely. Don't hurt people and think that there's nothing there and it has gone. No. Especially when you make promises. Don't do that. So please catch it early. In this case now, what she should even, if you ask me, first of all, calm down, gather all the evidence you want to gather, but make sure you are fast. You have access to his phone. He doesn't know anything going on, but good. Collect all the information that you need. If you need to look for some time to go and see the church and everything going on there, gather all your information. And then you have a conversation with your husband, showing him every fact. Look at him, see what's going on. What's the meaning of this? Is there something that I should be knowing about? Are you tired of the marriage? What's the meaning of this? Have a heart to heart. After speaking to him, watch his movements. Depending on what he does. Another card you can play after speaking to him and he's not listening is go to that church. Go and report both of them. Yes, go and report. That's why many of you are in church. That's why you are in trouble if you are marrying somebody who does not have any authority over them. You are in big problem. Because there's nobody that can call them to order. You will cry. So out of all these things, you will do a lot of things. You will speak to him. You will do your own research. You will gather information. You will pray. You know that song people can say, I will pray, I will pray, I will pray, oh, I will pray. You will pray because the Holy Spirit will give you wisdom. He will give you wisdom on what to say, where to go, how to handle it. And also, let me tell you the truth. You are lax on your duties. Because how are you not praying with your husband? Now you are shocked and angry that he's praying with somebody else. Probably that man has been looking for that kind of connection since. And you are there, crossing your leg. You are even okay with the fact that he's cheating. In front of you, that woman will change his life. He will stop cheating and then he will not draw to her. You can't be comfortable with mundanity. You can't be comfortable with the wrong things. You can't say, oh, I know that all men cheat, so I'm okay with that. No, that's nonsense. You can't be in that kind of home. You need to demand some accountability. Stop this rubbish mindset of men cheat, so let's be okay with it. Women can cheat too. Everybody can cheat. Everybody has private parts. Everybody is fine. Everybody has sense. So you better get accountability. Don't put yourself in a spot whereby you become worthless because he's the one paying the bills now, so whatever he does goes. Look at you. See your head. Please. So please pray, get wisdom on how to go about it, and do your own findings to gather more information. Be discerning. Then speak to him if you must. All right? And then if all those things are not working, you already know what to do. Go there and scatter that thing. Pastor, priest, is this the kind of things you are teaching your members? Yeah? Is it what you are teaching your members? That they can come and carry other people's husbands and you will watch drama that will unfold. But before you do that one, you must have zeroed your mind that you have tried every other thing and it did not work. Because that one can cause a lot of problems. So that probably should be your last resort. To go there, cause wahala. Because sometimes, like I always say, the same thing that I said to this woman who, the young girl, scattered her marriage because she too, she's innocent, right? Because the man just saw her and brought her and said he likes her and then started dating her and married her. So whether he was dating somebody else or not, nothing concerns her in the picture. Now 2 women are victims in this case. So you cannot now blame the one that somebody was dating and then went to marry somebody else because she too is a victim. And you cannot now blame the one too that they brought in and they married because she too is a woman who needs marriage. And at the same time, she's a victim. So she too should have safeguarded her own home too. Because when this whole thing started and this whole movement, I know she was complaining and they were saying, oh, she's insecure. When they tell you, see, I posted something on my status today. I said, see, people will tell you that, why are you being insecure? He's insecure. He's not insecure. Anybody who is not jealously guarding you does not love you. You see all those, where are you? You're supposed to be here now. Or what are you doing? This one. All those questions are questions from somebody who cares. The moment they stop asking you those questions, they're asking somebody else. Their affection has left you. So even if they call you insecure for trying to protect something that is yours, for trying to get accountability from your partner, it's okay. Wear and like clothes. Thank you. It's okay. I'm insecure, thank you, no problem. But you put things in check. This world is not for soft people, though. You can't be a sissy. This world will flog you up and down. You can be a very good woman and have somebody come and scatter your marriage. You can be a very good man and have somebody come and scatter your marriage. So from the beginning that they started doing that hanky-panky after the marriage happened, you are now the one that is married to the man. You go straight to pastor. What's going on? Or you go straight to your priest. What's going on? Or your reverend. Say, see, oh, come. Oh, these people want to, what's the meaning of this? I heard of a case where somebody in church was, a sister, these single sisters, was dating a married man. The wife had warned her to stay away from her husband, and she refused. She would still come to church, be behaving anyhow. Do you know what happened? One day, after all the warning, pastor's wife called her and said, what did I hear that you are doing? Stop that. That's not what God called you for. Your own husband will come. She said, but he said he loves me now. He said, no, another person's husband cannot love you. Cut him off. Allow your own blessing to come. Another person's husband is a curse to you, not a blessing. Because even before God, he has no business with you. He's joined to another person until they are divorced. And you don't want to be the reason they are divorced either, because you will chop your own consequences too. After warning the girl, she found out that the girl didn't stop. In fact, she even intensified her relationship with a married man. And so do you know what happened? One day, you know I like giving people gist. I know you used to enjoy my gist, but I have to go. I have to go now. So what happened was, one day the young lady came to church and the pastor's wife saw her and then went straight, gave her about 4 or 5 hot slaps in public, beat her. And then went and reported herself to the pastor that, see, yes, I know that they told you I'm the one that slapped, I beat her. That lady ran away and never went close to that married man again. Even the married man became too embarrassed to even show his face. I'm not saying you should go and be beating people, but I'm saying that you should always have people that you guys can report such things to. And you should always act fast. Don't wait for things to spoil. Don't wait till the other woman gets pregnant for your husband. Don't wait till your wife is already having an affair with another man. Don't wait for all those things. Demand accountability early and fix those issues before they run too deep, so that you don't end up with a broken home. A home that is still together is not a home that has not had challenges. It's not a home where everything has been going smoothly. It's a home where two people are accountable to each other through the storms, through the problems, through everything that they have faced. They stood and they fought to ensure that things kept going smoothly. And with God in the middle of your marriage, every other thing is moi moi. So make sure that you gather yourself together and allow the wisdom of God to lead you as you handle this case. Okay? All the best. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go. I want to say thank you to every single person who sent a message. I see so many messages coming in, and I will respond to them as time goes on. Okay? I'll respond to them as time goes on. And yeah, like I said, I'll give you more details on the birthday. I see a lot of messages. Somebody even messaged me and said, I saw your picture somewhere. It seems that you're only inviting some people that can sponsor. Please, I don't know what is making you say that, but don't ever repeat it again. I ignored that message completely. Obviously, there are people who are part of planning, right? And I told you it's a foundation launch. So if you're going to be launching a foundation, you can't do it alone. There are definitely some people that have drawn close that you'd, share your ideas with and also seek support, because we're going to be spending money. Do you understand? So if you would think that those people having more information earlier than other people is me picking some people, then you're wrong. Have you heard me say that it is only some people that are coming? We've always been talking about the amount of people that will be attending, because if we are now sit here and 1,000 people show up, are you the one that will feed them? So let's be very, very careful with our words, okay? And like I said, more information will come on Friday concerning the birthday for those of you who would want to be in attendance, all right? And thank you so much for everything that you've done so far. I love you so much for the support, for everything. Also, if you want to be part of the preparations, let me know. Send a message to me, okay? If you also want to perform, maybe you're an artist or you're a stand-up comedian and you want about 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 5 minutes to, showcase your craft or what you do, or you're a singer, do let me know. Also, if you're also a brand and you like to sponsor and you want us to partner, right, please send a message to me, to my office line, okay? Please send it to my office line Let's talk. Of course, donations are welcome, support is welcome, sponsorship is welcome. Let's not be people that only take. But then, even if you don't have, it's okay. It's okay. We're one big family. All right. So, if you want to perform, or you want to sponsor, or you want to collaborate, or anything you want to do, the birthday is on the 25th. But obviously, I'm celebrating on the 26th. And like I said, I'm launching the Love God Foundation on that day. So if you want to be part of that, send a message to my office line. I think you already have the number, but if you don't, it's 090 3881 5099. 090 Text messages only, please. Text messages only, or WhatsApp messages, please. Don't start calling the line. 090 It's not my personal number, it's an office line. So don't stay one random day and be doing hello Auntie Yuri and I have your number. No, please. The same thing I said. I said don't call you. The phone is ringing already. You people don't listen. Okay, so yes, 090 That's the number. All right, I'm out of here now. I'll be here in the morning at 6 or 8 a.m. for the morning devotion and the wake up show. And of course, in the evening tomorrow for the matchmaking show at 8:35 p.m. So until then, have a beautiful night rest, everyone. Sleep peacefully. Remember that God loves you and He wants you happy. And despite what you're going through right now, everything is working in your favor. I love you. I'm still your friend, your big sister, your daughter, your auntie, everything, okay? Thank you so much. My name is Urenaya. Friends call me Uri. Everybody calls me Urena. I am the love God. And of course, I love to mend hearts and change lives for a living. Have a great night rest, everybody. Sleep easy, sleep good. And let's talk again in the morning. Good night, everyone. Mwah.